Okay,
Awesome.
so hello everybody, my name is Yidamoda, and this is Kingdom Hearts 3 Beginner Any Percent, and commentating with me is Swift Shadow, who is actually the world record oh, whoops. I I started the game accidentally. Alright,
It's all good. I just started the timer.
yeah,
We'll just
thanks.
roll with it. Good luck with the run.
Yeah, thank you.
What a good start.
Alright, so this is gonna be a pretty hectic run, because there are basically 0 breaks this entire 3 hours.
Yep, it's a really long run with no bathroom breaks or not much downtime at all outside of loadings for cutscenes.
Yeah, so we're basically at the start where we're in this kind of weird realm. We call it Dive to Heart, and this is kind of the tutorial section. You'll be picking up different routes for your level ups, and for this route we're going to be doing the magic route.
Yeah, magic is extremely powerful in this game. It's by far the best option, so we focus on a magic build the entire time.
This weird looking mirror showing his KH2 version.
Also, all of the cutscenes in Dive to the Heart, aside from one, are unskippable, which is why we have to sit through them all.
Yeah, that's the one thing that really puts me off resetting this game.
It's awful to have to sit through the intro every time.
But yeah, so right now they're just showcasing all these different scenes from the previous Kingdom Hearts games. Which is kind of weird because you have the old graphics with the new graphics, but it looks really cool. So if you see, you have to choose different pictures, or whatever they are. Whereas in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, you would have to choose between a sword or a staff or a shield. This is kind of a different change, but I like it personally.
Yeah, I think it's cool how they brought in all of the rest of the series into it too.
So we're just gonna go for this shirtless Mickey holding this Keyblade thing.
Yeah, this Mickey choice ends up giving us a higher starting MP, which is pretty nice because we're going to be using magic throughout the entire run.
Another thing to note is that unlike the other Kingdom Hearts games, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, the nice thing about beginning game is that you actually start off with certain movement abilities like dodge roll, and we also have air slide as well, which we'll show a bit later, but it's actually really broken when you can chain it and constantly fly in the air.
Yeah, air slide is a really good form of movement, especially when you don't have the end lag from it.
Yeah.
When we're close to the ground on like slopes, you'll see later on in the run, Yida will be able to chain air slides together pretty quickly.
And this option, I believe it's the magic stat or something.
Yeah, it's magic, and then it's your ability route as well.
The ability route.
So we're getting magic focused abilities from level up.
Alright, so we just chose our level up route. Yes, this is who I am. The visuals in this game looks really cool, especially the water effects in this one part.
It's a really good looking game.
After this last cutscene, we will finally be able to skip every other cutscene. No more waiting around.
Yep. It's kind of sad that they made these ones in particular unskippable. I wish we could just skip them all.
Alright, so these shadows, they just take 2 hits. I try to refrain from using the finisher, so I usually dodge roll between attacks. And here I just want to target the head. And Kingdom Hearts 3 has this kind of interesting combat system where it kind of really encourages you to stay in the air a lot. So you can really see that I'm actually staying up really high really easily, and that's just due to, I guess, some other Kingdom Hearts players would probably call this the floaty combat.
Yep, the floatiness of it.
But it actually complements this game really well. Like, staying in the air
Yep.
is actually one of the fun parts of this game.
One of the good things about this game in general with the air combat is you have a lot of options in the air too, so you're not just stuck in the air being vulnerable.
Yeah, I believe this is the only Kingdom Hearts game, aside from some other ones where you can use barrier, but this is the one where you can actually guard mid-air, which is actually really useful.
Yep.
So for story context, this is right after Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, where Sora just lost his powers and he's trying to regain them again. And
Yeah, so right now we're heading off to Olympus, which is the first big playable world.
loading is kind of long. Alright, this first shadow is just 3 hits, and then I'm just gonna use waters on this big guy. And Swift, would you mind explaining how good water is?
Sure, yeah, so water is incredible, especially in early game. Water is one of the new magic that were added in KH3. And so you can see it here, it has a contact damage, so when you're close to enemies you're getting hits off of that, and then it also shoots a projectile forward that hits the enemy you're targeting. So it's really, really good.
Also here, I just took off a Keyblade called, what was it called? The DLC Keyblade?
Oh, Midnight Blue?
Yeah. That is not allowed in a run.
All the DLC Keyblades are banned until eventually later if they get released for purchase.
Oh, whoops.
So that everybody can have an even playing field.
I forgot to take off Donald's last thing.
Oh. Also, another cool thing about KH3 is Sora can run up walls now.
Yeah. There is a specific movement that I normally want to go for, and this is exclusive to just going up slopes or stairs or anything like that. So you can air slide onto the ground, and if you time square right, you can actually chain air slides together, which is much faster than using dodge roll.
Yeah, chaining air slides is one of the fastest movement options in the game, especially later on when we get our air slide leveled up, so it goes even farther.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool movement in this game, which will be showcased a lot later. Because right now the abilities we have aren't really gonna be that great with movement. So these flame cores, just 2 waters. One thing to keep in mind though is definitely the MP usage, because it's really easy to accidentally run out.
Yeah, especially against the flame cores, they have a desperation move, or a DM, where they turn into fire, and they kind of just fly around a lot, and the only way you can really hit them out of it is by using water, so you want to make sure that you don't run out of MP in case one of them does that.
Alright, nice. And I got to run MP as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So the way that the MP bar actually works is that you just have you have 2 different like stages of MP. You have blue MP, which is basically when you have MP, and then when you run out of MP, it goes to red MP, which is essentially the recharge stage. And a lot of the times we kind of abuse that, because sometimes there are moments where we have quite a long travel, and it's much better to just have recharge MP so we can essentially get full MP again in the next fight, as opposed to just saving maybe half of the MP bar.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Ouch.
quite a few where we force ourselves into MP charge so that we can get full MP later. Oh, and you can see there, that's one of the flame cores doing the DM.
I still have a little bit of MP left, so I might actually just spam a bit of waters.
Another thing about being an MP charge is when we hit save points in MP charge, it fills our MP back faster than it would if we were at part of an MP bar.
Yeah. When that happens, I believe you're basically getting both the speed of the recharge itself and the speed of getting MP back on top of that from the save point. This is a cool little movement here. You're just skipping having to use the shield again for travel by just air sliding over. And as you can see, we can actually just stay in the same altitude if we just attack and dash over and over. There's a lot of mashing though.
Yeah, it's a lot of mashing the air slide as soon as the attack comes out to make sure that you don't fall down.
So right there I just did flow motion into the pillar to kind of spin them around the pillar. And I just drag them closer so I can just water. Oh! I just parried that somehow. Alright, good fight.
That was good, yeah.
Best girl in the whole game. Funnily enough, that one girl is always in the thumbnail of every Kingdom Hearts speedrun on YouTube.
Yeah, for some reason YouTube just sees that face and decides to put it as the thumbnail for every video.
So we just got Magic Ring, and Magic Ring increases the magic stat by 2, which is really important. It pretty much changes a lot of the enemies from being, I guess, from 2-shot waters into like 1 water into 2 normal hits. Saves MP and is just more damage in general.
Yep.
And MP conservation is really important in the next coming fight.
Yeah, the next fight especially, it's really important to manage your MP well.
Just gonna hop over here. Another case of just skipping places if I did it right. Oh no.
Oh no, did you get burned?
Yeah. Alright, this fight is pretty awful. I love it. Not really. If it goes really well, it's really good.
It's one of the hardest fights in Olympus to do quickly.
Ow.
But basically the building is falling down around you and Herc's trying to hold it up. So you have a set timer to finish the fight in, which we don't nearly go towards the end of it. We also get Keyblade transformations here. So if you see the bar in the bottom left for situation commands, that fills up with arrows, and once you hit 3 arrows, it goes to your situation commands. So right now Yida's switched into second form, and that gives him different combos. So he goes for magnet bursts in the air here to drag everything together and try and kill them.
Oh no. Yeah, magnet bursts in this fight just one-shots the smaller enemies if I don't get hit out of it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, rip. I just have to go to other random stuff I can try doing. I can salvage this. But yeah, to do the magnet bursts really easily, you kind of just have to have a lot of MP to safely use waters without worrying about running out of MP.
Yeah, it's hard to keep yourself in the air because once Sora gets close enough to the ground, he transitions into a ground combo. So you kind of have to float up in the air using waters.
Magnet burst is kind of a risk-reward thing. It's very easy to get hit in the middle of it and it just cancels it.
Yeah.
But when you pull it off, it's just so good to watch.
It wipes waves completely. It's really strong.
Right, so this is Rock Troll, and the first thing we get in this fight is Attraction Flows. This one we get Pirate Ship, so I don't want to use it yet. I want to use it where he's doing an attack so he doesn't really get staggered and gets knocked back too far. I did it wrong though, so it's whatever. But yeah, do you want to explain the premise of Attraction Flows and how we use them?
Yeah, so attraction flows, sometimes you'll see enemies get these green circles around them, and when you hit an enemy that has a green circle, you get an attraction flow. And attraction flows are set based on the enemy groups. So in this fight, we know that we're always going to get pirate ship from Rock Troll, and that's consistent for other fights as well. The amount of time it takes the attraction flows to show up is another thing, though. That's somewhat RNG. It's somewhat based on the damage that you deal. And a lot of the time, when we use the attractions, we just go straight into the finisher because the finishers are really powerful.
So right there I just went into the workshop, which is basically the synthesis shop version of KH3. And I just went in there to quickly get a second ether. First one I got from stealing Donald's ether.
Yep.
Why did I do that? Alright, this item right here is the broken item.
Yes, very broken.
Water cuffling. I'll explain that when I get to Rock Titan.
Mm.
But yeah, that's a cool little trick there. You just kind of go up to the side and just skip by doing a ledge grab.
Yeah, we've also got one of
Oops.
the biggest movement skips in this game, to skip one of the forced fights here.
And here is that super long skip that is very likely to fail.
So ideally, the game wants you to either fight the water cores at this waterfall up here, or go up the wall to the area that we just were. So either way, you're supposed to do a forced fight here. But by keeping the altitude, by canceling your air slides with hits, you're able to kind of just bypass the water core fight entirely.
I believe... I don't know how much skipping that entire section was.
It's quite a bit,
Alright.
because you have to kill all the water cores, and then there's a cutscene of the waterfall stopping.
So I just equipped the water cuff link, and although while it has one less magic stat than the magic ring, it has two very important abilities. So the first one is water boost, which I believe increases water damage by 20%.
Yep.
Which is way better than just having that one magic stat from magic ring. But the second and most important ability is having water czar. So in this game, the game kind of rewards you for using a bunch of magic. Like in 0.2, if you use a bunch of magic and build up the 3 triangle bars, you get extra magic. So in beginning game, if you have fire as your base magic, you would get Fire as the reward. And if you use water, you would have Waterer. But with Water Cuff Link, it gives you Waterzar, which is the highest tier spell for water. And to have that really early in the game is really powerful.
Yeah, it's an incredibly strong magic, so getting it this early is pretty crazy. And it makes a huge difference on the next few boss fights.
So we're just making our way up, trying to dodge these rocks, which sometimes hits me.
Yeah.
Alright, so here I'm just gonna do 3 waters on this leg and do 1 finisher, jump, and just smash water as much as I can. As it lands, waters are, and that should have finished it off, but not quite. Second leg, just use waters, if I'm close enough.
Yeah, the legs kind of have a weird hurt box, where sometimes they just ignore the waters because it hits them in a weird way.
This is not good, I messed up really badly.
Oh no.
Alright, so I have Waterzar there, and I'm gonna save that
That's
for the head on top. I guess I'll use Sonic Blade right after that.
So now that the legs are destroyed, we go up to the head.
Need more damage. Guess I'll go into red MP then. Okay. Oh, I had Donald Meteor.
Oh!
Alright, so if I used Donald Meteor, that pretty much would have taken a bar away, so I didn't actually need to use the roller coaster. But I guess it doesn't hurt to showcase it anyway.
Yeah, or Mountain Coaster is pretty cool, and we only ever get to use it twice.
Picking up an important item here called Fluorite. We'll get into how fluorites work later on.
Yep.
Actually, should I go through the save point? I'll go through the save point. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's whatever. I should have the MP back by the time the fight starts.
Yeah, you should get it back at like the very beginning.
Unless it doesn't recharge during the cutscenes, then I'm screwed.
Ooh.
I'll figure something out. Alright, so we're in Olympus, which is a really, really good looking place. Oh, no! Okay. Oh, I got hit. Right, so...
Oh, no.
I used an ether by accident! No! Is there a backup ether or anything?
I don't think so. You could pick up the focuser and use that on Double Titan.
Oh, true. Yeah, why didn't I think of that?
So now you get to see how good water is in mob fights as well. It kind of just completely destroys.
Alright, so once again just go into red MP charge and get the refocuser. I guess this is a cool little backup that I should have just done from the beginning.
Just make sure to equip it before.
Gonna try my best to chain the air slides, which it's impossible right now because I'm too bad at this game. Yeah, any slope you can find, you can just chain air slides. And it carries on even when you're on flat surface.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight window for the timing on it, but it's really, really fast when you get it.
Alright, so here we're being introduced to another concept called air stepping. And you just have to aim at something and you can just fly all the way up there.
We'll have to climb up, but what'll we
Yeah, this gives us a lot of movement options, especially later on too.
So as I mentioned before, movement in this game is actually one of the best points about it. Air step is definitely one of the bigger reasons why.
It's definitely one of the coolest additions from this game.
Alright, so I'm gonna start off with a shot lock on the Ice Titan before the Wind Titan tries to blow us away, and air step to the Lava Titan. Funnily enough, their attacks actually hurt each other. Not that it really does much damage, I believe, but it does kind of help.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Oh, I don't have the ether, I forgot.
Oh. So you'll also see in this fight, Lava Titan kind of just glows red at certain points, and he's invulnerable during that time.
Yeah, not having an ether there kinda changes everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and use the refocuser. And I don't know who to aim at. I'll aim at this guy. I don't know why I had to fall all the way down to do this still. Oh wait, I think they all... No.
Oh, did they all?
No, they didn't.
Some of them hit. Okay.
I thought they all hit the tower
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
Okay, I got Waterzar, second form. And I'm gonna have MP back by the next fight, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Come on. Yeah, Lava Titan is the worst of the two. He just goes invulnerable when he does attacks. When he goes to that lava form thing. So now we have the final boss of Olympus. Making use of attacking in the air, which actually closes in really well, but I got hit there, so... I think that was just
Awesome.
second form's doing. I'm not used to having second
Yeah,
form's movement.
it probably was.
Oh god. Okay, Sonic Blade to save it. I guess I'll Flare Force. Donald's team attacks are really good.
Yeah, Donald definitely has the strongest team attacks out of the party.
Oh, wait. I thought he was gonna bring me upwards. Never mind.
Oh, did he do the second set? Yeah.
I thought this HP gate would have made him suck me upwards, but I guess not.
Yeah. I think it would too.
Oh, here's another thing about Kingdom Hearts 3. So whenever you drop down, you go to this free-falling kind of stage. And usually when you're near enemies on the ground, you can just press X to attack them, which is a really cool thing.
It also does a lot of damage.
Wait, I'm not in second form, am I?
You shouldn't be.
Felt like I had Combo Master for some reason. Alright, get closer to him. Second form, why not? Second form does give you one extra combo boost, which is pretty nice when you're chaining magic. Just the extra damage.
Yeah.
Alright, that was a pretty good fight.
Nice. That finisher was really good.
And I think that's the only time we'll ever see Bubble Blaster.
Yep.
So we just got this new Keyblade, which we'll be seeing some use in the next world. I don't know about afterwards though. Wait, change to Ether. Okay.
Yeah, a note about the Keyblades. So Kingdom Key has second form tied to it as the transformation. Hero's Origin has a different form called Counter Shield, which you're going to see at the start of this next world.
Oh wait, I forgot we have to play as Riku.
Oh, yeah. One of the 2 times you get to play as Riku.
So I think in this game Demon Towers are just a bit better than 0.2s.
For sure. Yeah, they're so much better.
Alright, so I just waited there so he does the super far away kind of attack where he kind of lands on you, releasing a bunch of shadows. I waited for that so I could have a bunch of targets to hit multiple shadows with the thunder to quickly build up the Thundaza. Because the way building up reaction or the situational commands work is that generally the more targets you hit, the quicker you build up the magic. So it's just good to have multiple targets when you're using thunders. And then after that, just abuse the situational commands.
Yep. Situation commands are incredibly powerful, especially some of the ones that we get access to early on through the water cufflink and fire cufflink, which we'll be getting in a bit.
Gummy phone.
They gave us a smartphone.
So this is the gummy ship section, and oh, I went the wrong way. Gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 3 has evolved into a more space exploration kind of free roaming thing. Which
I
is
definitely think they're the best gummy ships in the series.
Yeah.
It's a lot more open instead of just an auto-scroller.
like this is exactly what I envisioned when I was waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 all those years. I
Yeah.
just wanted a free roaming gummy ship mission. Right now we're going on a different pathing that the game originally wanted us to go to. And we kind of went
Yes.
past this optional waypoint. And you'll be seeing why we went through that way a bit later.
Mhm.
Also, I believe the gummy travels in this game are just shorter than the previous Kingdom Hearts games.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not as boring. Another long load again.
Yep. A lot of the loads to get into worlds are pretty long.
So now we're in Twilight Town. I guess it's the hub world, I suppose, of this game. So I'm just gonna start off this fight with switching Keyblades to the Olympus Keyblade. I'm just gonna do a few attacks, not the finisher, because the finisher has really long lag and just slow recovery. So I just want to do this, get counter shield. Now I just want to finish these guys off with using water. So if I can aim right. Oh no, this is already going terribly.
Oh no.
Alright, waters are. And I can one-shot them. Why is this attraction flow all the way here? There we go.
Oh, that was really far away.
Alright, so Pirate Ship is probably the best attraction flow in the game.
Yep, I'd agree.
I'm just gonna swing around a bit, and I believe this is the last wave already, so I can just use the finisher to finish them off. They're not finished, so I'm just gonna snipe with fires. That was a decent fight.
Yeah, not bad.
So here we pretty much have an endgame boss at the beginning. We don't actually kill it.
This is the boss in 0.2, if
Yeah.
you saw that run.
Alright, so I'm gonna switch to Hero's Origin and do Guards. Use this attack and switch to second form and then switch back in and use Wrathful Fury again. Because for some reason, when you use that Wrathful Fury and you switch to second form, for some reason you get to keep it and then you can use that a second time. It's kind of a weird thing. Best
That was a really
cage
good fight,
track.
too.
Yeah. Best thing is now I actually have second form for the next fight, which is pretty important.
Yeah.
There's a really cool flow motion movement where you just zigzag everywhere, go really fast, but I haven't learned how to do that yet. If it's not obvious, this is actually a straight up D-Rust run on the fly. Admittedly, I haven't run this game in about a week or two. Here's another magnet spiral, magnet splash. Oh wait, splash run, I need that. No! Oh, there it is. I thought Donald or Goofy killed.
Oh, yeah. One
Alright.
of the bad things about the attraction flows are you only get it if you're the one who does the damage. So if a party member kills the thing that has the attraction flow, you kind of just lose it, and you have to hope that something else spawns with it.
Why did I get Fire? Okay. I believe the last wave has died, so... Oh, why are there so many guys alive? Alright, decent fight. Another case of just air stepping for movement. We just air step whenever we can.
Yeah, air stepping is such a great tool for movement, and you can get pretty far with it as well. And it also has some pretty good uses in combat.
So now we're heading to the mansion. And I believe they are figuring out how to get Roxas back.
Yep.
I don't really know how.
I don't know either, the game didn't explain it too well.
Oh, not only what the I got the guard glitch.
So, what?
Oh,
Yeah, sometimes you can be holding forward and mashing dodge roll, but you just guard instead.
yeah, it definitely happens when you come holding a direction from like a cutscene or something. Sometimes it just won't register it.
Should I use teacups? I think this is the whole entire second wave.
That looked like it, yeah.
And this guy is alive. Oh, what? No, never mind. A bunch of them just came out of nowhere.
Oh, where did they come from?
Alright. I don't know what to think of that fight. It looks good. Foreshadowing, yeah. Alright, another cool air step movement. That's the wrong one. Alright. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna try doing flow motion movement.
Hey, nice.
Ooh. No! Attack! Did I do it? Am I doing it?
It looks like it. That wasn't bad at all.
Nice. Alright, I don't know if I'm meant to get this full right, but I'm gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, better safe than
Marathon.
sorry.
Yeah. Marathon safety. So, here we are collecting ingredients for Remy from Ratatouille, which I watched a lot as a kid.
It's a good movie.
And we're just collecting these food ingredients from Chinese takeaway boxes and fruit baskets. Funny thing is, you can actually find caviar in a Chinese takeaway box. Oh, I just found caviar just now in
Oh yeah.
the fruit basket or whatever. So yeah, and caviar sells for 5 money or something, so...
Yeah, it's very cheap caviar.
Wait, Shooting Star goes over Hero's Origin. And Combo Plus. Alright, we're done with Twilight Town. Forever. We're not
Yeah,
gonna come
never
back
did.
at all to do Winnie the Pooh. I refuse to.
Poor
I'm
Pooh.
sorry I left.
There is an All Worlds category that does come back to do 100 Acre Wood, and that's the only difference between All Worlds and any percent at this point.
Yeah. Alright, so I just discovered this new route today. Normally, in the old route, we would actually make a custom gummy ship to make it do more damage and travel slightly a bit faster, but now, literally about 30 minutes ago or so,
Yeah.
I just found out that we can... that there's a new route, which I will
Yeah.
show in a few seconds once I get there. Actually, can you explain the concepts of constellations?
Sure. Yeah, so in the gummy ships, there are constellations that we can take pictures of with the gummy phones. And in doing that, you unlock a blueprint for a ship, or the ship itself, that's pictured in this constellations. So right here, there's a Moogle constellation.
I'm not close
Oh.
enough.
And then by taking the picture of this Moogle constellation, we gain access to a Moogle ship, which is slightly faster.
What?
And then there's another constellation that we hit later on as well. Oh, was it the angle that's off? Or
Is it the angle?
I
Oh
guess so.
no.
Oh no.
Uh,
Keep going forward and to the left, maybe.
that was strange. But yeah, I went so off course that I'm pretty sure I lost a bunch of money.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter too much. It just shows how bad I am at this game.
Not true. Oh, did you put the custom button?
Oh, right here. Yes, custom buttons. We found a new gummy boss skip.
Yeah, so apparently people had known this for a while, but in the speedrunning community, we didn't know about it until very recently. But at the very start of a boss fight, you can mash U-turn, and it lets you kind of just bypass the boss as a...
Alright, we did it. Second
Hey.
try.
Not bad at all.
Switch back the thing. Imagine doing situational commands with L3.
I've made that mistake before. It makes the bedroom fight really slow.
Alright, so this is the bedroom fight, and this is the first time we're going to be using this keyblade called Shooting Star that we got from Twilight Town. And this is basically the keyblade we use in beginning game. It's the most magic stat. Oh, wait, that's weird. Oh, nice, I killed a bunch of them. Yeah, Water Czar is just really good for damage and AoE. It's just a one giant one-shot thing. Just gonna finish these guys off with Kingdom Keys Shot Lock.
Nice.
Good fight.
Oh, do you want to talk about Keyblade upgrading now? Or...
Oh, sure. So, we've been collecting these items, which I'll collect here as well, fluorites, and there are other upgrade items as well, like Damascus and Adamantus, Orichalcum even.
Yep.
So this game has
So
a
much
concept like the mobile version of Kingdom Hearts. Which one is it? Shooting Star.
Evening Cross?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did I get an extra fluorite? I had...
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Alright, so I can skip one of them, if there is any more to skip. Ouch. So, I just did one upgrade for Shooting Star, and that alone gave me one extra magic stat, which is really important early game. Magic stat determines your fire damage by a lot, which we're also going to get to later on where we get another broken item.
Yep, coming up very soon.
Alright, one of my favorite parts of the game is playing in a mech. Except when it goes horribly.
We're gonna be seeing this a lot in Toy Box. So there are these mechs called Gigas, which you're able to take control of and fight in. And they're extremely powerful, so all of the mech fights that are available here, we do inside them.
And the colors of the mech determines what special moves they have, and some other small traits as well, like how much dashing they can do, etc, etc. The blue one has exploders, which is probably my favorite one. So it kind of shoot...
Really good.
What? This is the last guy. So they kind of shoot the exploders from the right shoulder to the left shoulder, so as you can see, I was kind of alternating by moving the camera from left to right, so that I could hit the mechs with all of the exploders. I'm gonna use this one to move up to the second floor as well, instead of grinding on those rails. And here is the broken item for the majority of the game, Fire Cufflink.
The most important item for the first half of the game. So like the water cufflink, fire cufflink gives us access to Fire, which is the highest tier of fire magic as a situation command, and it also gives us Fire Boost, which boosts fire magic by 20%.
Here's the red mech, which is, I guess, more melee based.
It punches very hard.
And it tackles. Whoops. So now we're coming up to the vents, and it has some interesting movement in here. So this, what is it, fan? I want to jump up so that when it pushes me up, I've kind of already covered some of the distance with the jump. And there are other small optimizations. If we had the Keyblade transformation of Shooting Star, we could have just easily double flighted up instead of just waiting for the fan. Here I did one S-step movement to actually bypass the fan that was about to blow me back.
Yeah, being able to skip that fan cycle is really nice. It saves a lot of time.
Whoops. Here's another important item that we need to pick up, which is Gold Amulet. And this solves all our money problems. Which, surprisingly, even after getting it, I've still been getting money problems. Oh, I'm bad at blizzards.
So Gold Amulet basically turns all of the money drops that would be 1 money into money drops that are 5 money. And it just increases our money output that we get by quite a lot. And we need that money to buy ethers and some other things later on.
Whoops. Here's a pretty big menu right now, so I'm just gonna... That is not right. Don't do that. Equip Fire Cufflink. So like Water Cufflink, this one gives us the Firaza command. And eating Chocolate Mousse, which will give us 1 magic stat. I'm just gonna quickly customize Water and Blizzard for movement. I shot the Blizzard the wrong way. Why?
Oh no.
Alright. Here's a pretty annoying boss fight. It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna do 1 hit as soon as the fight starts and then just fires. And that 1 hit should get me the double arrow guns. It did, okay.
Awesome.
Now it's kind of transitioning to phase 2, so I'm just gonna wait. And now I'm just gonna start using fires. Yeah, there are times when it can't take damage, and that part right there where it was transitioning to phase 2 was one of them. Right here too, for some reason. Dawn of Meteor. Oh no, wait, don't kill her.
Oh.
Oh, okay, good. I forgot to switch. I'm just gonna use
Oh, good.
shot luck.
And so it's important to have switched to double arrow guns before leaving this fight, because if we didn't switch, then we would lose it.
Alright, now the next fight is the fight which I hope goes perfectly.
I really hope it does too.
Because it looks so good when it does go perfectly. If not, then I'll have to waste an ether, which is not good at all. Yeah, what were they thinking?
Yep. Being able to get the cufflinks this early kind of just breaks this early game entirely.
So this boss is different from all the other bosses. Instead of having HP, this one goes like kind of a hit counter kind of health based thing. So it's much easier to just use something like double arrow guns, which does a bunch of hits. Wait, what happened?
Oh. Wow. I didn't even see what hit it at the end. That
Yeah.
was a really good fight.
A little too good. I'm kind of skeptical what happened. Alright. Whatever. That was an amazing fight. I have nothing to complain about. That was exactly what I wanted to showcase.
Yeah.
Ham said Rex was in the video game section.
Here's another mech minigame that's coming up. Which, if it goes perfectly, is also another part of the game I actually enjoy a lot.
Yeah, this is one of the harder parts to pull off, especially the opening for this. It has a pretty tight window where you can pull it off.
So obviously the blue mech's right next to me, so I'm just gonna get it. Oh, they are blocking my path.
Oh.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna break this glass floor thing. And there's like a purple laser that's on the ground in the middle, which should one-shot all of them when they drop down. Which will start the second part, where I have to destroy 6 of these white mechs.
Yeah, the Prime Mechs.
Wait, that guy is dead, okay. Alright, that guy dropped down. There's a pretty small margin of error when it comes to trying to take it out this wave, because a lot of the times they could easily be off the pathing. Like, right there, that guy is not where I wanted him to be. Oh no.
Oh, he's...
I think I was too slow, so he went the other way instead of just dropping down.
Yeah, instead of just going forward.
This last guy, I'm just gonna break this glass again. And he should drop down to where the lasers are, and I'll just let those do the work for me. Please, stay there.
He doesn't want to sit
Oh,
still.
what? Okay. A 115, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Realistically, there was one explodey bomb thing next to him, so I could have just used that earlier.
Mm.
So we just got our second summon, which is... Oh, we didn't even explain summons earlier.
Oh yeah, because we didn't use Meow Wow at all. I can explain summons if you want me to.
I guess we can explain it when we actually use them.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we just got Wreck-It Ralph just now. Oh, Donald healed me. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
He only healed me because of the way I customized him. So to explain his customize, what I actually did was I made him use healing items and I guess just items in general only on Sora and nobody else, and he will use them as frequently as possible. I'm doing these mechs wrong, by the way. Guess I'll target this guy for now. One more guy. Where? Oh. So yeah, not only does it make a lot of the fights safer, because Donald is just there to heal me every time instead of me having to worry about me healing myself, I guess. Not that beginner really needs much healing, because you take very little damage.
There's some over there.
But there are other applications to it as well, like when you want him to throw certain items you put on him, which I'll get into a bit later. Here is our first usage of Meow Wow.
Yeah, Meow Wow.
Just explode and take out a bunch of enemies on all the floors.
Meow Wow takes out the majority of the enemies in this area, which is really nice.
Yeah, so another thing that actually benefited from us choosing the magic route is that magic actually affects the summons damage as well. So if we... I think like if we were short on magic, that Meow Wow wouldn't have one-shot half of the enemies or something like that.
Yep. Yeah, I know for the level 1 categories where you have less magic, Meow Wow just doesn't kill anything.
Picking up Buster Ring. A lot of the things we're picking up, like accessories, we are using them,
Yep.
but most of them are also for selling as well.
Yeah, being able to sell everything that we don't need at the very end and buy ethers with that money is pretty useful.
Oh no. So yeah, in this fight I just did this thing where I used the cannons got out of the mech and then immediately went back in to use cannons, because instead of waiting it to recharge, I could just hop out and hop back in and just get it back immediately. Really broken.
Mhm.
Alright, what do I need? Magic ring and combo plus. Wait, no. Wait, I have combo plus.
Magic ring and high jump.
High jump, that's it. Oh, 55 base.
Ooh, nice.
Guess I'm not as rusty as I thought.
Yeah, a 55 toy box is good.
Alright, so now we're using... I forgot to do the... How do you do it again? Information... Gun
yeah,
missions.
information dummy. Mhm.
Right. I feel like I just lost more time trying to go for these things. Especially getting the consolation. Alright, here's
Oh
the...
yeah, with the Google picture.
Yeah. Here is the Moogle gummy ship,
It's so cute.
which is about twice as fast as the custom gummy ship we used to make.
Yep.
And it shoots gravity balls. Or whatever.
Oh, also, an important note, we purposefully leave Toy Box early and don't finish the final boss there, and go to Corona now, so that we're able to get the Keyblade from Corona to have for the final boss of Toy Box.
Yeah. Oh, and also, on the way to Twilight Town after Olympus, we went through this waypoint, so we could actually go back here again to get to Corona much faster. It's much closer to it than traveling from Twilight Town. Alright, this fight is one of my favorites, because we get to use Meow Wow again. And Finisher, yeah, it just one-shots everything when you have the right magic stat. It's so good. Oh no, I can't skip an ether. I think that one that's doing that arrow magic thing is gonna live. Never mind.
Oh.
Just gonna quickly customize Thunder and Arrow.
Flynn, where are you? Flynn?
There's another strat that could have been done in that fight with Unison Fire.
Yeah, you can use Unison Fire on the second wave, but it's a bit inconsistent because it relies on Donald's positioning.
I don't know how to do it, so probably would have been cool to showcase though. Alright, so now we have Rapunzel and Flynn.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after
Oh,
all.
what was his real name again? I forgot.
Eugene?
Eugene. So the big fluffy guys, you can actually... They have this thing called armor, which was the same as the satires in Olympus, the one that charges you. Arrow actually just gets rid of that armor immediately. And also Arrow's just really good in this fight because it's really good AoE, one-shots everything. Well, not Arrow, Aurora.
Aurora.
I'm gonna try to get them. It's also really good crowd control as well. Why did I do that? No, don't. Oh, don't do that.
Oh no.
It is a bit annoying when you keep getting boosted up with Arrow. Because you can't really do much. You can't use magic. You can't guard or anything.
Yeah, you kind of just get stuck in the flow motion chunk.
Dandelions. Look.
That's a pretty weird cutscene skip because you can skip it part way through the cutscene.
Wait.
There's a few cutscene
Look at
skips
all this
where
water.
it looks like you can't skip the cutscene for a certain amount of time, and then for some reason, just halfway through it'll let you skip.
My dodge rolls are on point right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Air slides. Okay. You know the move after air step is called Sonic Cleave, right? Or something.
Yeah.
That attack.
Sonic Slash?
Something like that. Do you know the reason why sometimes it takes forever for me to actually do it? And
I
sometimes it...
don't know. The same thing happens to me and I have no clue what causes it.
Oh, hit them. These guys are really weird. It's really easy to whiff these hits.
Yeah,
Oh.
they move around in a weird way, where the
Magic.
fires kind of just miss them.
I'm just gonna use Magic Carousel. Oh, what? No! Okay.
Oh.
Where is it?
Did they just iframe through it all? Oh no.
That was really weird. Alright, here's one movement I actually have to ask you. Like, how did you find air step over all the way over here? How could you even see that?
I think Alexis Bloodrain was the person who showed me it. It's really good.
Really good and really easy to miss.
Yep.
Oh, I don't need save point. You can do Blizzard movement here, which I'm not very good at, but I'll try.
The Blizzard's really hard. It kind of just gets stuck on a bunch of stuff because there's like branches and everything.
Oh, I can't. I have one little trail which I missed. No. Whatever. These guys can throw coconuts or whatever at you, and sometimes they can stun you, and when that happens, you can fall all the way back down and get stunned for another couple of seconds. I've had that happen. I've had that happen way too much for me to like that part.
Yep.
Should I get the safety ether? I think I should.
Yeah. Better safe than
This
sorry.
place is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Oh, I had the second air slide, but I got blocked. No, don't do that.
Oh, so there's some cool movement we can do here, too. Because the game wants you to use Rapunzel to use her hair to swing it across certain areas, but we can kind of skip everything except for the last one.
Oh, jump! What was that?
That was close.
No!
Oh no.
Ledge grab.
Sora, over
Sora just refuses the ledge grab. Oh no. Well, that was a disaster.
Could have been worse. You could have fallen all the way down.
So I'm just gonna quickly use Ether here to get full MP back. Because summons only work, or you can only use summons when you have full MP. For this fight. Okay, I didn't get splash run, whatever. Meow out here, I just wanna do these hops and deflate dash, which is probably a bad idea. I just remembered that this is not crit, this is beginner.
Oh. Deflate dash is good if it hits.
Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna use finisher now and then splash run on the final
Yeah, and then
wave.
you can Mm.
Okay.
Um,
Oh wait, who's alive? You're alive. With full health as well.
ooh, it didn't get hit by the splash run at all.
Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly switch to Kingdom Key and hopefully use Shot Lock before it hits me.
It transformed. So, what is it with me and horses?
And go for a second one. I don't know if it's actually worth doing though, or if it's better to just use fires. But it's whatever, it's free damage,
Yeah.
saves ethers. Oh, and I have a Firaza.
Nice.
I'm not gonna use it.
Oh yeah, save it for third phase.
No! Okay, rip, I have to use fires on this phase now.
Oh.
Oh. I'm missing all my fires because I'm hitting the back instead of the front. Firaza. Alright, whatever, I'll just use the last ether. Hopefully I can actually Ralph this last phase. Come on. No. Alright.
Oh.
This is terrible.
Oh no.
I don't even have any more ethers now for the final phase, so...
Oh no.
I wish I saved the double arrow guns.
Yeah, double air guns would have been really nice here.
Alright, if I used Ralph correctly, or if it got stunned by Ralph, it would have actually just
Yeah, it was
one-shot
like
it.
very slightly off.
Oh, Donald Meteor, thank you. That didn't do as much as I hoped. I guess one nice thing is I have double flight now.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna save for another movement in the town. Just join, how does this run work? Is it skipping random encounters and doing boss fights perfectly?
This way. Wait, come back.
I don't know. How would you describe this fight, Swift? I mean, this
Yeah,
run.
yeah, for the most part, we don't do any optional fights at all, or any grinding. There's one section where we grind towards the very end of the game to get 1 or 2 levels, but for the most part we skip every fight, and then it's focused on just doing the boss fights and the few forced fights that we have to do as fast as possible.
I feel like I did this movement wrong. Really wrong. Oh no. There is... Actually, we have explained DMs, have we? There is a concept called desperation moves, or DMs, for boss fights. Which is essentially their ultimate attack. And they're always... Well, I guess they're not always invincible in the middle of them, but...
Yeah, the majority of them go invulnerable during the DM.
What do I want to do here again? I want to skip this shop, right? No, I don't. I want to sell Petite Ribbon. And skip a different shop, I think. I forget everything.
Oh, you said you were gonna skip the Arendelle shop, right?
Arendelle... Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're always right.
Is that a plaza up at the end?
There's the double arrow guns again. Double flight. It just saves a menu from me having to actually equip Super Jump to get those items. You forgot to buy a Kupo coin. Don't worry, I won't die. I hope.
It's beginner. There are a few fights that can actually kill you pretty quickly.
It's possible.
Yep.
But I guess it's only endgame. I don't know. I buy Kupo coin endgame because that's where you're most easily able to die.
I buy Kupo coin in Caribbean right before Lightning Angler just to have it on in case.
What happened? Okay, that was weird. You don't actually have to time these inputs, you can actually just mash circle and X to just get them all, but I'm not gonna do that.
This is so
I
fun.
want you guys to enjoy this amazing music.
Keep dancing.
It's so good.
Hey.
Do the barrel trick.
This is so fun.
Also, Sora's animations for this whole minigame
Oh, no.
are really good.
You got it.
Keep dancing.
It's so weird to not mash now. Usually I just mash and just check my phone in the middle of it.
Yep.
Alright.
To the boats.
To the boats. Alright, so this next fight is one of the more annoying ones because of how the enemies move. It's very easy for fires to just whiff. This is an important enemy to kill because it gives the magic carousel. Oh wait,
Yeah, Magic Carousel is really important for
No.
this fight.
alright. Did that
Oh.
last fire hit the pillar?
It looked like it.
Alright, I have to use an ether. Come on. I feel like I'm doing this way too slow and I'm just failing at every second.
No, this is fine.
Alright, I didn't get the extra hits from the carousel, so it's just good old fires again. Stop hitting me. These guys are really hard to hit.
Yep.
No,
They're
don't.
one of the most annoying enemies to hit in the entire game.
I hit the other lamppost again with the fire Raza.
Oh no!
No, you don't, Goofy. Well, I'm just bad. That's all I have to say. Excited for Wreck-It Ralph? Me too.
Mhm.
It's gonna be one of the best parts of the run.
It's such a good part.
I'm not gonna spoil it for those of you who don't know what's coming. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I didn't even need to do the S step. Well, I mean, I didn't do the S step. I shouldn't. Oh, you jumped out of the way from my Blizzard Trail. Nice.
Oh,
That's good RNG.
nice.
Alright, so I need Mage's Earring and Magic Boost. I forgot I was meant to skip that menu. I'm sorry, Swift.
No, it's fine.
My muscle memory got the best of me. Muscle memory and D-Rust? What is this?
Is it just me, or are the heartless multiplying?
That can't be good. Hurry.
I wonder if it's possible to air-step the small plants right outside of the... Actually no, air-step would be slow. I think maybe jump attack though.
Jump attacking would be good. I hadn't thought about that.
Alright, these guys, I'm just gonna do Meow 1 Pounce and then the finisher. The Pounce has this arrow effect, so like normal arrow, the jump would actually also get rid of the armor from the big plants. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna let the game... I hope this actually goes well.
It should work.
You can't go wrong with Magic Boost and Mage's Earring.
Yep.
Right, I'm just gonna let this speak for itself.
What happened up there? Knock him out.
There you go. Best part about it is it's super consistent.
Yep.
So the way that worked is that I summoned Ralph, and upon summoning him, he brings out one block by default. I just bring out one block on top of it, and then I just go in front of the two blocks, and the block that's on the bottom of the next tower has to be the one that faces upwards with the light. For some reason, that's what makes these second blocks explode, and it's what you need to do the extra damage.
Yeah, the one that explodes upwards kind of just chains up into the rest of the blocks. So then the rest of the chain works the way it's supposed to.
Oh, don't travel there. Warp there. Because I believe the way Ralph works is that when you're putting up a block, the light that shines from it, if it's shining on another block, it will cause the next block to explode, and you kind of chain the explosions.
And then they do more damage as the chain goes up as well, which is really nice.
Alright, so now we got the new Keyblade from Corona, which is the broken Keyblade of the run.
Yep, the most broken Keyblade in the game that we're able to get access to in any percent.
I'm just gonna slap a refocuser on Donald. Because of the way I customize Donald, it actually makes him throw the refocuser for me when I'm running low on focus. So it allows me to not worry about having to menu items at all in the fight. Did I even switch to Ever After?
I don't know. I didn't see.
I
I know you equipped it.
equipped it, but I didn't switch, I think. No, I didn't. Alright, this fight is really simple. 2 shot locks at the beginning. If it doesn't hit me... Okay. Where is it? I don't see it. So while I'm waiting for Donald to give me... Oh, he gave it to me already. I'm just gonna use Thunders to snipe him a few times. And then on the last shot lock, it should finish him off. If I get 28. There we go. Oh, and also, to do 3 shot locks like that, or at least if you have full focus, I believe you can only do 2 full shot locks on PS4 Pro. You can't do it in base PS4.
Yeah. You can, on a few fights, you can get 2 full shot locks, but you need to get lucky with the frame rate playing in your favor, and you also have to make sure that you're on the enemy the entire time. But it's way more consistent on PS4 Pro because of the better frame rate.
Yeah, I don't really know what the reason is, but for some reason, on Pro, the focus gauge goes down much slower
Yep.
than base PS4s. Right, so now we're in the second zone. After I skip more of these scenes. So we are gonna get a new gummy ship, which is much better than the Moogle one.
Yeah, this ship that we get coming up is extremely fast, and it's really nice to have for the rest of the run.
And it's definitely worth the detour. I believe this entire travel is less than a minute. And yeah, we're also making our way to this waypoint as well, to travel to the next few worlds faster. So it's kind of killing two birds in one stone. Oh wait, you get that boost thing somewhere, right? I don't know where.
Yeah, I do it right after hitting the waypoint, but it might not be worth it, especially with the Moogle ship.
Yep, that is a Moogle ship. How long ago did you discover this? Or Dessa discover this?
Um, so I think it was 3 days ago, maybe, that we realized that we could scummy bosses, although there was a video of it like a month back. And then I think Eng's Master was the person who had used Moogle ship in a previous run, and then Glint brought it up to Dessa, and then Dessa built this route. And he's still doing testing, but at this moment, this looks like a good route to use.
Endymion. So this ship is really fast. Really fast. Which means I'm gonna crash a lot.
Put the custom button assignments on.
Oh, right. I can do it now. How did I dodge the lavas? What? Okay.
Hey!
I didn't even do anything.
I get hit by those all the time.
I do have the... okay. I just dodged them by doing the square dodging thing. That's how it works for me. Alright, please work. No, it didn't. It worked, okay. Second try again.
Oh, sweet. Second try both times, that's really good.
Oh, it's triangle. What is wrong with me?
Oh no.
So yeah, that's basically just how we skip the gummy ship bosses. Just mash U-turn as soon as you skip the cutscenes. It only works for those, for the Toy Box one and the Monstropolis one though. We can't do that.
Unfortunately, we can't get out of the room that the final boss is in, so it doesn't work.
So our gummy ship is gonna stay level 1 until... Wait, how do we get twin shot then? Twin thingy?
We don't. You have to do pyramid without. But it's still faster to do the fight without twin shot than to do the other two fights.
Yeah. So here I just shot lock the big guy and I use Meow on the little guy. Oh, actually one shot them. Did it?
Oh wow!
No, it didn't. Did it?
It
Something.
did get a few kills, yeah.
That was surprisingly really good.
Feel much better when Boo's
I
back
can't
in
say I
the
had a
normal
better
world.
fight than that.
Me too. Good thing the lab floor's not too far.
What do I need again? 10. I'm gonna buy 7. And 2 fresh fruits. And 1 beef satay. We are gonna eat the fresh fruit now. Which is more delicious than chocolate mousse, and you can tell because it's better than chocolate mousse in the game. Another meow, which I hope hits them. Okay, it doesn't one-shot them. Never mind. Oh, there's the teacups. Getting the teacups from that big guy over there. And I'm gonna use it on these guys if I can get to them. Last guy should be dead now. Good fight.
Yeah, those fights were really good.
The weird thing is that I didn't kill both of the big guys with the one-shot lock.
I wonder where Boo's
Yeah.
dwarf.
Is that normal?
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not sure exactly why. It might be hitting the level up after killing the first guy that does extra damage on the second.
Hmm. Now we have another grinding section. Rail grinding. This is not even a rail. What is this? Door transporter? Something? So the super slide we're actually doing by pressing square actually correlates to the actual super slide ability. Wait, what? That's not a cutscene. So later on in other grinding sections, when we get more super slides, it will actually be much faster.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't one-shot the...
Oh,
Wait, I'm missing something. What am I missing? I have
do you
everything.
have a rune on? Or...
Rune ring! I don't have
Oh
rune ring.
no.
No. Uh-oh, I wasted an ether then. Oh wait.
Oh no.
Alright, this should kill most of them. Not quite. Maybe that's why I didn't one-shot the two big guys. I just didn't have the...
Oh yeah, you didn't have the magic stat for it then, I guess.
Right, so what I'm gonna have to do now is stick to Meow because I use muscle memory instead of my brain. I was thinking of doing the Aurora strat, or Aeroga, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Aerosa. Which I shouldn't have bothered doing now. There we go.
Not bad.
That's crazy though, to think that if I had Rune Ring in the other fights, would that have one-shot them or not?
I'm not sure.
Because even when I did runs before, it never did, even with Rune Ring.
Yeah. I think it starts one-shotting when you hit level 15. It hits like a threshold for your magic stat.
Hmm. Oh, no.
This boost on! Whoa! Whoa!
You really don't want to get hit in this section. Once you do, you get stopped. And even if you try to super slide in the air, it just kind of keeps you stationary.
It just takes all of your momentum away.
Right, now we're past the worst part. The grinding section.
Yep.
Store should be right around here somewhere.
I'm gonna try the movement. If I fail, I fail. I didn't fail.
We got this.
Oh, these guys are dangerous on the ground, so I slide over them and hope for the best. I should be chaining the air slides on the stairs, but I don't know why. I just didn't.
Controlling those things and smash it, that should do the trick.
Oh no. You don't have to do
Be a machine up there and
the triangle commands to go underneath those things. You can just dodge roll past them and easily get through them. Whoops. My dodge rolls are bad right now. Which Keyblade do you like the most in KH3? Speedrunning, practically, notwithstanding. You know, even casually I still liked Ever After.
Yeah, Ever After was my favorite. I just think the Mirage Staff clones are really cool. But
Oh,
what's the Caribbean one is pretty cool as well.
super jump. I don't have it.
Oh,
So the first Meow Wow doesn't take out all of the small guys, it just takes out some of them. I'm just gonna try to clear the big guys with a shot lock. And then by the time my MP comes back, second Meow Wow. Without Meow Wow, this fight is really annoying because of the electricity on the sides, it just keeps hitting you.
Pretty sure the control panel
Ow!
is upstairs.
Why am I terrible?
you're not.
Here's another laser section, and I don't want to get hit anymore. We just skip a bunch of movement by just super jumping over that ledge. Not ledge, what is it called? Gate?
Yeah,
Thing.
the gate thing.
I need to tent. Even if I have 1 point left from max focus, I will still tent
Yep.
to be safe. I wasn't meant to do that, was I? I was meant to meow out first. Or I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, shot lock first works.
Mad teacups, okay. Now, while these guys are... Okay, whatever. So while these guys are out there, I'm just gonna quickly grab this Valoring. And I'm just gonna do a few hits on this guy to get the Keyblade transformation. Rod Staff, my favorite one. Who's alive? That guy's alive. Really powerful Keyblade transformation. Just destroys everything.
Yep, it's extremely strong.
I don't know if that pirate ship was worth it. Probably wasn't. Whatever though, I'm saving ethers. That's the important thing.
Saving ethers is always good.
This last guy is alive. Scream Strike. Yeah, what you're basically doing is, in these fights, is you're just filling up Boo's Laughter gauge to get Scream Strike, and that just ends the fight. And I don't really know what it's tied to. I believe it's half of the number of enemies you kill, and whether Boo is scared or not. I don't know if when Boo is scared, the gauge builds up less, but something along those lines.
Yeah, I know when Sully gets hit, you lose part of the meter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, Murad Staff's movement, the dodge roll is basically by default air slide on the ground. So in general it's just faster than just dodge rolls. Or when it's in combat it's aerial dodge, which is still faster than dodge roll. But I didn't get the Murad Staff just for the movement. I guess it was for the previous fight where I had to kill some of the smaller enemies. It's just really easy to just use it there.
We're gonna need water to put the fire out.
No splash run. So I have to waste 2 ethers just like that. And the flame calls are back to visit us again.
Yep.
Oh, there's the splash run. Not that it matters anymore.
Yep, always towards the end.
Who's alive? That guy. Waterza. Water. And now we have Simba, which we will not be using at all. Wait, is it Simba now or is it?
Simba's after the next fight.
Yeah, after the next fight. Oh wait, there was another movement in this section that I forgot. I forgot everything. Alright, here's another quick little cool movement. Super jump and just slide to right here. I don't believe I have a menu right now.
Yeah, you shouldn't have the menu.
Oh, that's right, we got Water in the previous fight. That's what it was. So I'm just gonna use one Meow right now. And there's a large body right in front of me, so I'm just gonna do around 20 and then just hit the last guy behind. And the flame core that's all the way in the back should do the DM, so it's gonna come closer. Meow Wow again. Have all the MP back, another Meow Wow. After this Meow Wow, the last large body should be around 10 away from death. And it's actually important that I didn't use Water or Water in this fight. Because in the next fight I'm actually going to do some physical combos to try and build up the Mirage Staff. Wait, that is not Fyra. This is Fyra. And this is Water. I'm missing something. I forgot. Do you know? I have 10.
Did you do air combo plus?
No, I didn't do... Yeah, that's it. Air Combo Plus and Combo Master. Was I supposed to equip the 4th ether?
You shouldn't need it now. You can equip it in Arendelle.
Make sure I don't hit the small guys with a shot lock. Should one-shot it. Now if I use Water in the previous fight, there would have been a chance of me accidentally getting Water Gun, which is not what I wanted. Meow Wow just one-shots everything, like always.
Meow is too good.
Best summon. Right, so I'm just gonna switch to the other Keyblade to store the Keyblade transformation. And the next coming boss fight is one of the worst in my opinion.
I agree. It's a really bad boss.
Worse, it looks like some. We should work together and find Boo's door.
Alright, so this fight can't really do much apart from spamming the projectile to close. Ouch.
Yeah, one of the important things about the combos Heat is doing here is that he cuts out the finisher, so then the clones never go away.
These fires are so annoying. Oh, the last one.
Oh no!
It's very easy to run out of the form as well. He just does things that kind of prevents you from keep attacking him. But right now, I am getting hammered by the fires and I'm gonna run out of the form.
Oh no!
No. Alright, I have no choice but to... Oh, he's going second phase, okay.
Oh nice.
I'm not gonna use Ralph, I'm bad at it. I'm gonna use fire. Uh-oh. I think 23 should be enough. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, that's Monstropolis. A lot of meow wows in this world.
Yep. Meow is so good.
Next world, I could probably say the same thing, but with Simba.
Oh yeah, Simba destroys Arendelle completely.
Too many cutscenes.
The cutscene loads take quite a while, and it starts to add up towards the end.
Alright, so here is the waypoint that we got on the way to collecting this scummy ship. It just brings up, it just takes us closer to Arendelle and to another world actually. I don't actually know where to go. I've never really seen where to go. So I'm just gonna go straight.
That's about right.
This world is gonna be interesting. There is quite a bit of movement tech in this world, and some of the fights are a bit different, especially the boss. That one's the big run killer most of the time, but
Yeah.
we'll get to that later on.
Yeah, Arendelle has some of the coolest movement in the entire run.
Do you think the heartless
But it's
are
essentially
ever
just going up a mountain, then down a mountain, then up a mountain, then down the mountain. But at least you're going up in different sides of the mountain, so different pathings, I guess.
Mhm.
Different movements every time. Also, this is the world where you wanna do air slides chains, which I suck at. Don't hit me.
Sora, why don't you try breaking this chunk of ice?
Oh, I'm actually doing it. Nice. Alright, so here's the first time we actually see Simba in Kingdom Hearts 3. So I just want to do 6 fires on the big guy while trying to kill the small guys. I think that was 6. I wasn't really counting.
I think that was 6.
And then the rest of the fight is literally just shot lock. Just 2 full shot locks. So now we're in the labyrinth, and more movements with air stepping.
Yeah, there's some really cool movement we get to do all throughout this world.
I feel like I'm lost, but not really. Oh, those air slides were amazing.
Oh, those were really good.
Alright, so here is where RNG comes to play.
Yep.
Simba's finisher one-shots these guys, but there's a chance where they do this move where they surround themselves with lightning, and it makes them invincible, and you don't want that to happen during the finisher. What am I doing? So there is always at least just one guy that survives for me.
Yep.
You just always want to keep using Simba immediately and just immediately using the finisher. Not really much else you can do.
Yep. Simba's by far the strongest option for the majority of this world.
And as I said before, summons damage is based on your magic stat. And the cool thing is that we could actually have either Mage's Earring, which gives us 3 magic stats, or we could have Fire Cufflink, which is only 1 magic stat, but it actually has Fire Boost. So the Fire Boost actually makes it just about the same damage, if not even more than having Mage's Earring.
Yep.
But the reason why I don't have it now is because I have more than enough magic to actually one-shot these guys. But I want to equip a Fire Cufflink in a little bit for the next coming fights after this one. Because once again, fires are going to become the main spam of the game.
Yep. The fire's just such a high damage magic with a low cost.
Ooh. No. I never jump usually, I usually try to kill them, but you have to panic sometimes.
Mhm.
Oh nice, I actually got one shot in every single room.
That's really nice. Really good ice labyrinth.
Marathon luck, obviously.
Yep.
Alright, so 2 treasure chests. Damascus, which is for Keyblade upgrade, and Dark Anklet, which is really just for the... Wait, I should equip this either. For selling. Wait, what is it? Beef saute. Yep.
Yep.
I'm basically just resetting the food buff again. The beef saute isn't important now, but it does come into play later on.
Yeah, there's one fight in the entire run where we need to get our strength to a certain point, which is why the strength accessories have been picked up and why beef saute gets used now.
Here's another mountain climb, which is probably my favorite, because in about 3, 2, 1, we air step all the way up. So we just got that one elixir there, which is... It would be good for selling, because I believe they sell for 2,000 gil. I mean, not gil, this is... It's not Final Fantasy. 1,000 money, yeah. But we're actually gonna use it in a fight in this world's boss, actually. Small little let it go that we skip anyway.
Best cutscene.
Okay, so these three dragons, serpents, frost serpents, they're really annoying, especially on crit or level 1. I don't really know what's a consistent way to dodge these lasers, but just kind of stay in front of them. Once they shoot a laser, just move away. Sometimes they just move in a really weird way, and they can hit you even though you're moving all the way to the right.
Yeah.
But yeah, every time you get hit, what the game basically does is it kind of moves Sora, Donald, and Goofy back a little bit closer to the avalanche. Either that or it moves the avalanche closer to us. I'm not sure if getting hit actually slows you down though.
I can't tell if it slows you down or not.
Yeah.
But you do take more damage when you're in the avalanche part.
It feels like... Oh, that was so close. It feels like it's an auto-scroller, but... it's really hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And... I can't believe no one has timed it yet now that I think about it.
Yeah.
If it turns out that you don't actually slow down or lose any time when you get hit, this could be a small break. Maybe not a bathroom break, but something like that.
Yeah, I know a few runners buy Kupo coin so that they can go take a bathroom break and die in this fight.
That's a good trade-off. So here is just one big slide down the mountain. We go up, and then we go back down now. And I'm just basically collecting coins. Normally you would go straight forward there, but I'm actually going to go to the left here, because I believe this is the faster path.
Mm.
And conveniently enough, money is still in this pathing as well. I missed them. I'm losing so much money.
Oh no.
I've already lost a lot of money in the first gummy mission anyway. The one where I had to get the Moogle.
Oh yeah.
So, lose any more and I'll probably run out of ethers. And I'll be defenseless and be devoured by wolves.
Oh no.
Alright, I hope this next fight actually goes really well, because there's a really cool way to skip being hit in the beginning. No, I did the... Oh, I did the air slide as well. This is so weird. It doesn't matter. I got the... situational commands anyway to get out of the hit.
Nice.
The head. Target the head. Target the head. Okay.
Targeting enemies, or just specific parts of an enemy, can be pretty rough in this game.
Now we get to see our favorite snowman, Olaf. Actually, never mind, we don't. Not till a bit later on. They also put
Hey, I'm over this way. Huh?
the other song. I forgot what the titles of it is called.
Oh, do you want to build a snowman?
Yes.
Would I call this
How could I
spooky
forget?
or snug?
That's Olaf's body. Oh, what? I hit a tree.
I can hear you. You're getting closer.
That's Olaf's head.
Oh, I think I might have seen
And that's Olaf's booty. You can collect the wrong pieces as well, where he'll be too long. I think one of them, the piece is all muddy or something.
Yeah.
Alright, Simba again. I just want to do the X inputs to actually take out the big guys first. And then for the small guys, I can use the finisher. Of course, who's alive? Mage's Earring?
Yeah. Mage's Earring.
MP Safety, Air Slide, Double Flight. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So now we're finally at the point where dodge rolls are useless. Well, they're not entirely useless, but just doing air slides now. We have the second air slide, so this is essentially air slide level 2. And it's just much faster to use air slides over and over than dodge rolls.
We better skedaddle.
Ah, no! I got blocked by the thing.
Oh no.
And it's really amazing when you actually chain the air slides together.
Yeah, it goes so fast.
Oops, I'm bad. I'm good.
Gee, nothing ever gets you down, huh, Sora?
So yeah, we're doing lots of platform skipping. We're not really doing what the game intended us to do. We're just kind of abusing the super jumps. Oh, no.
Oh, right, I love snow.
Oh, nice. Use of super jump if I didn't do that.
We're back. Finally.
Oh no, the super slide that.
Well, that was... I don't even know how many that was, but that looked really good.
Anna and the others make
I think it was 4 or 5. Alright, so here is another fight where KH3 is the definition of spamming fire.
Yep.
So
That's this entire fight in a nutshell.
what I'm gonna do is fires while I'm traveling backwards, so if he ever does this kind of blizzard breath attack, he doesn't really hit me. Oh no. Wait, did that Fire Raza hit? I didn't see.
Uh, it did, yeah.
Okay. Also, MP safety is just there to prevent me from accidentally going into MP recharge. I only used part of the shot lock, not the full one, because I had an Erosa there, so
but he sure does
I didn't really need the full shot lock. Here is another important accessory we get. The
Yeah.
Force Ring, which I probably did the movement wrong for.
That looked fine.
Is it?
So one of the good things about Force Ring is it has an ability on it called Full MP Blast, which increases the amount of damage you deal with magic when you're at full MP.
Yeah, just the one cost from when
Yep.
you're full MP, so I wouldn't be surprised if one day we do one fire, then an ether, then another fire.
Mhm.
That probably wouldn't happen, but oh yeah, another interesting thing about magic. Actually, would you mind explaining how magic is integrated into combos, like how it works with combo plus and stuff like that?
Oh, sure, yeah. So, um, with magic, you have your normal magic hits, and then your finishers. And with combo plus, as your combos grow larger, your magic combos also grow larger as well. Um, and then it builds the distance up to your finisher. And some of the forms built in have an ability called Magic Galvanizer, and we also get that later in the run, which increases the amount of damage that our magic does as our combo length goes.
It's getting worse.
So here's a cool little movement. The game wants you to press triangle to win and go behind the rocks constantly to avoid the blizzards, but we can just Simba past all this. Alright, so here's the oh wait. Swift.
Oh,
I,
oh no.
I forgot to menu. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so I have zero chance of doing this fight correctly.
Just pray for 1DM.
Just one DM, yeah. I don't have Force Ring on and I don't have Elixir on, so...
Ooh, that's really rough.
Now it's just literally fire spam again. I will be so surprised if I actually... There is no way though, but if I do DM skip.
That would be crazy if you could keep him staggered that entire time.
Alright, I expected one DM. What's important now is to try and get the second DM skip.
Yeah, you should get a full refill on focus here too in this DM, so that'll set up for it.
Oh, I got hit by those falling things. It stuns you for like a second. I'm just trying to take out these heads to get this situational command. It's basically what you need to do to get rid of the DM. Also, shout out to the music. My favorite boss theme in the game.
It's a really good boss theme.
Alright, back to super old strats. I'm just gonna start off with a shot lock. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, I could do another shot lock now.
One DM's pretty good. That's way better than getting double DM.
Skipping the shot is what got me to skip the menu.
This skip the menu entirely.
Alright, so... Pirates. I think a lot of people agree that this is one of the... one of the worst worlds.
Yep, I think it's the worst world in the entire run. I cannot stand this world.
especially with a lot of the ship fighting. It's really tedious.
Yep.
But there are certain ways that we do these ship fights, which is pretty interesting in its own. So hopefully those go right as well. I need to equip the force ring again. Do I equip it over Mage's Earring? Oh wait, no, I need strength setup. Never mind.
Oh yeah, the strength setup is for the next boss fight. So this is why we've been picking up the strength accessories throughout the run, and why Yida ate beef satay earlier.
That's all I need, right? I don't need anything more.
Come back, ship!
Mm.
We better get rid of them quick.
No, that is not Lizard.
Ceasefire!
Why did I do that?
Here comes some more.
Get away, you barnacles!
Oh, the water.
RIP MP.
That's who's doing this.
So I'm just gonna do 2 shot locks if they don't hit me. Okay. That attack is really scary, just they show no mercy.
They just come straight at you.
And now it's back to fire spam. Oh, this guy has taken no damage. Why?
Oh wow, yeah, it all went on to the other guy.
Well, not surprising that with a strength setup, combo or physical combos are actually really strong.
Yeah.
So I actually preset Happy Gear, which is the Keyblade we need to have high strength. Just so that I don't have to actually jump off flying those things in the next fight to switch to it and then jump back on. You'll see what I mean in a bit. But right now this is basically the tutorial for piloting a ship. Captain Sora.
On a side note, Sora's pirate outfit is so good.
It really is. The ships, the way they work is they have these kind of orbs that you can shoot, and it basically kills them immediately. Later on, they do take more hits. They do require more hits to destroy them, but it's still always going to be the fastest way to beat the ships. Alright, this guy is ruler of the sky in HD. You probably won't get that reference. But if he comes closer, it's better to use the torpedoes than just shooting him, but you want to be close to him. And it's really easy for the torpedoes to accidentally hit the smaller guys.
Yeah, there's so many small enemies, and also the game has like a soft targeting system in this fight instead of a hard lock-on. So if an enemy spawns like right in front of you, then the torpedoes just chase that enemy when you shoot them. So it can be a bit rough.
Oh, don't move around. Right now I'm not actually targeting the big enemy, but I'm literally right on top of him that the torpedoes just won't have anywhere else to go. Alright, this is really good right now. He's right there.
Yeah, he's in a really good spot for you.
But yeah, this fight can range from me saving 20 seconds to sometimes even losing 30 seconds.
Yep. It's one of the biggest RNG fights in the run, just based on how he decides to move around.
I just want to stay still. Alright, I'm not locked on to... Okay. What? Stay locked onto him. Game! Don't do this. Alright, so that's the only fight we really need a strength setup for. Now we're just gonna go back to the magic route.
Yep, immediately unequip all of those accessories and go back to the magic one. But at least strength has one use.
Alright, so I still have Ever After. What's it again? Fire Cufflink, Rune Ring, and Force Ring?
Yep.
Something else. Food. Oh wait, no, I need to buy food first.
Mm-hmm.
So, crepe, 20 ethers, pretty good. Oh wait, this is the shop that you get the magic boost, right?
I get the magic boost in San Fran when I upgrade Ever After.
Oh, well, I'm gonna use it anyway. I think it's better to... Yeah, I think it's better to one-shot the,
Yeah, the gamblers.
Yeah, the gamblers. I don't even have Ever After equipped. Oh!
Oh, you can jump up
Yeah.
at the top there.
Okay. Yeah, funnily enough, you can't even switch keyblades while you're underwater. Don't know why they did that.
It's weird. They limit you pretty weirdly underwater.
Still better than... I forgot the name. Atlantica?
Oh yeah, way better than Atlantica.
Alright, these jellyfishes are annoying. You can just dodge through them, no problem. I don't know how some people can just keep swimming though and never get hit by them. Alright, that was probably the worst movement ever. But
No.
it's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna start with 2 fires and dodge to the side, never mind. I got hit. So he has a chance of eating you, which is what we don't want. He kind of starts chomping on and starts swimming fast towards you. And it saves quite a bit of time. I mean, loses quite a bit of time. But pretty much the only way to play this game is to spam fire.
Yep.
That was a good fight.
Fire is just too strong.
Now here we have another really good summon, Ariel.
Yeah, Ariel's incredibly good on targets that are big and don't stagger a lot, because then all of her projectiles hit.
Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of her in the next world. Also another little cool movement there. Just one air slide. And then double flight, but you don't really go up at all. So I think you go this way, right? And
Yeah. Oh, did you get Celestria?
no, I didn't. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. I think... Whoops. Over Fire Cufflink and then Thundaga. Air Slide? And Super Slide.
Yeah, you can do the air slide and super slide in this menu. And use a tent as well, if you haven't.
Oh no, I don't need to.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a new pirate ship now called Leviathan. Final Fantasy. Anyone? So I just killed 2 of them by shooting the orbs, and what this does is that it builds up the blue bar on the left hand side. And it's kind of like the situational commands again, except that you get the ship kind of situational commands. This time you get Tailwind, which is basically just traveling faster. Not really much to say there.
Yep.
There's another one you can get. Oh no, I missed that guy.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just gonna ignore him. But the way getting the ship's situational commands work is that the enemy ships have different colors associated to them. So the green ones, they will always give you Tailwind. And the
Yep.
dark purple ones, they will give you Tidal Wave, which is the one where you fly all the way up and descend down. But those are the movement situational commands. We'll get to the ones that appear in combat once we get into combat. This is not good right now. They're leading me in between the rocks.
Yep. It wants you to go through them.
I will go through them. Risk reward.
Hey, do it.
No, 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 no.
Oh no!
Don't lose the race.
No, they're trapping.
I slowed down so much. Okay. That's the one thing I didn't want to do. Oh, it's Iddy. Hey, Iddy.
Hey!
How did your New Game Plus run go? Alright, so like I said before, the situational commands are associated with the colors of the orbs. So the green ones, they give you wind chasers. The dark purple ones, they give you tidal wave, and the most important one that we really want to see are the red ones. Well, we don't actually see the red ones in this fight because there's really no need to. But those give you raging cannons. Please hit. Okay.
Raging Cannons is really strong.
Where is Luxord? I mean, what is again Luxord?
Luxord.
Oh, there he is. I'm not gonna get close to him. There is no way I'm gonna get close to him. I got close to him. Good.
It ends here.
Enjoy the locker, mates!
But another thing that we kind of abuse is that when we have one command, we can't get the same command again. So if we have, for example, wind chasers, which is what the green orbs give, this is a bad fight. If we already have wind chasers, then killing a green orb has no choice but to give us a different command. Ooh! What? They don't one-shot. I had the magic boost. I had it. Did I? What happened?
Did you beat the crate?
No.
That's probably why.
Derusting. Oh, I should have saved the Thundaza for the gamblers. It's fine. Who's alive? Who is alive? Ooh! That's my panic. Better than my screaming.
Not a bad fight.
Oh yes, I did do the flow motion itty. I hope you're proud of me. I did it on the way back to the town though, not to the forest. Alright, so I need to quickly eat food and... yeah. I don't have any menus, do I? So here we're just collecting 300 crabs, and this is a pretty cool route we have. I'm just breaking this box to get free 30 or so. Going this way to break the barrels to get another 30 or so. This tree gives, I don't even know how much, but it's a lot.
The tree gives a lot. It gives like 20.
Oh, I slowed down. Yeah, when you're sliding and you get hit by a wall or something, you just slow down by a lot. In the old route, we would go inside this building, but now we are just gonna go around it, go over it. And down here, teacups. I've actually been thinking though, since the just the X inputs of teacups destroyed the barrels, do we actually need to do the finisher?
You don't have to do the finisher. The one thing I like about it though is that it spins you around, so then you pick up the crabs as you like break the barrels, which is nice.
Hmm. Please be close to 300. That should be 300. Okay.
Yeah, you should hit it.
Sorcerer's Ring, Safety Ether. Do I have a third air slide? I mean, super slide. Or is that in a later part?
You get 2 super slides. You should get it here. Could have gotten it earlier, I think. So you can put it on here.
I do have it on.
Oh,
When do we?
Then that's good.
Oh wait, no, we get the third air slide in endgame. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, so just like the Toy Box world, we're not gonna do the boss fight yet. We're actually gonna go to the next world because this time is not actually to get the Keyblade, but it's to get Firaga early. Oh, I'm missing money. No, don't miss money. Wait, is stream dead?
It's still going. It was doing a weird thing during the gummy ship, though.
I'm glad it's just a gummy ship.
Yeah.
These guys, just take them out with thunders. No, I missed one of them.
Oh no.
Rune Ring, thank you. What? I thought I used the ether. Huh? Wait. I have no idea what I was doing. So this is our first usage of Ariel, not Simba.
Oh no.
Should I just use 2 ethers?
I'd say go for it, yeah.
I already used it before I asked.
I did that same exact thing in XPD.
I'm sorry. The internet is weird sometimes. If it was the internet or if it was the capture or anything. But it looked like OBS was fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna buy ethers. Nope, don't
Put this in the mail.
exit. I always accidentally exit there. The next upgrade is Ever After again. Just one more magic stat. What else is there? I think it's Sorcerer's Ring, right?
Yeah.
Abilities? No. That's probably it.
Yeah, that should be everything.
Go back to 15. I want to.
Don't leave KH3. We need more beginner runners.
We need more 15 runners.
Oh.
Alright, so this is just pure movement. Grinding section. So, would you care to explain this entire section, Swift?
Sure, yeah. So this is Flash Freezer. It's a thing that Hero set up in order to train you. Basically, what the game wants you to do is go through these indicator rings to progress, but we can skip the majority of them. So at the start there, Yida was able to skip the first indicator ring by just jumping on the rail, and the game just acts like you did the ring. And there's a few more that we can skip later on as well. And yeah, the time for this has gotten down by quite a lot when we realized the amount of stuff that we could skip. So here you're just gonna go over to this fan, and then there's a ring at the top that you have to hit as well.
Oh, that is weird. At the weird spot.
Oh.
No, wait. What? I'm... Wait, no, that is not right, is it? Oh, no,
yeah.
I had it. I just didn't know.
You did. You...
Whoops. Well, I just wasted 10 seconds for nothing. Not a 119. Remember when 119 was considered good?
119 is a pretty bad time for Flash Tracer, so...
As of now, yeah.
Yeah. It used to be really good.
Okay, I'm gonna do the level 30 grind. I just have to.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I have Thandaza. I didn't need to deal with this. Yeah, Thandaga now is just the broken thing.
Yep.
Instead of fires.
Especially in love fights.
So this guy is another aerial. Oh no, please, please, don't! No, you dashed away! Okay, he's armored. Good. Yeah, if the fight goes really bad, you could just start running really far away and you just have no chance of reaching him with aerial. Why did I use that? I used an ether by accident.
Oh.
And here, to get the quick kill, we just do double flight, air slide, air step, and just go here and just hit. If you don't miss, please.
Oh no.
I think my marathon run is running out. It's...
The luck's going away.
yeah, it's not a thing anymore. Another cool movement with air steps. No, don't. What are you doing? Okay. That is the wrong post. That is the wrong post again. My movement is all over the place. I don't know if I can thunder anything more. I'll just thunder whatever. No, don't use ethers! Oh. If I run out by endgame... Or I guess I have an elixir, but... That's only 5. Oh, I framed through those using item pickup.
Hey,
There's no more money I can pick up, right?
that should be it, yeah.
Oh, kill. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get the MP back.
Ooh, yeah, that might be,
I can use an ether.
might be late, yeah. You're probably gonna have to use an ether on Honey Lemon.
Wasabi, can you hear me?
Right, so we have an interesting route here. We go up here to free Wasabi first. Ether. And now we're just gonna go down to Honey Lemon. And we're gonna go... What the... I couldn't use fire. Oh right, MP Josh. Get up there. This is really slow already.
Oh no.
I failed so badly already. As long as Gogo isn't too far ahead, then should be
Yeah.
fine.
You should be okay.
Here's another magic boost we pick up. Completely free.
Fred, you okay?
Oh, I got the right one, but I didn't know how to do this anyway.
It's hard.
Right, Gogo is right there. Please. I don't want to mess up and have to travel all the way far.
Go, are you in there?
Yeah, you should be good.
I'm good. Okay.
Hey.
Just gonna get on the ball so I can quickly kill some enemies. I killed nothing. Oops. Not what I wanted. Hero's Glove, Magic Galvanizer? Magic Boosts. Fire Raga, okay. This fight is really simple, just more fire spams.
Yeah. All the fire.
What's important is that we actually... I think we try not to over damage him, or something like we try to do shot lock before he can start DMing. But yeah, that's basically how we DM skip. OT. Thank you for the good luck.
OT.
Okay.
So here is basically the final boss of this world. And it's a little different from other boss fights. It's kind of a, what would you even call this? A 3D
Yeah.
shooter?
Like a 3D shooter, auto-scroller, kind of?
Well, this is holding R2 to win.
Yeah.
Except sometimes you have to hit these boxes. He's invincible when these are out, so better to just hit them than do nothing. Oh, I got hit. Like always. think I'm underdamaged from this cycle.
You should be alright, I think. If you were at 3 bars on the second set that happened, you should be okay.
Okay, a little bit late to transition to this section, but
What?
Yeah, as long as you don't get that third set of blocks.
alright, so here we literally do nothing but hold R2. Oh no. Yeah, weirdly enough, when he summons those blocks, if you're just past them, really close to him, you can actually just hit him instead of those blocks.
Yeah, it's really good to stay close to him in the second phase, because you can kind of just shoot him the whole time. Wow, you got really good damage on him.
Yeah, he didn't do the physical combo, which would actually stagger you, and I don't know, sometimes you have to end up trying to avoid the attacks. Sometimes you have to end up trying to heal yourself, but this was basically a perfect fight where you just had to keep holding R2. Nothing else to worry about.
Yeah, this is one of the other times in the run where there's a lot of cutscenes back to back. It kind of takes a while to load through them all.
Just beat Mother Gothel in crit mode, kinda hype at the moment. Nice! Mother Gothel is difficult without Ralph.
Yeah.
Where do I go again? I think it's Pirates here. I have to eat food, right, and that's it.
Yeah, you should be fine. Just eat a creep.
Just Ralph. It's really not that hard to do as well, which is a nice thing about it.
Set sail for
Cuisine. Oh, I had 11 minutes of it. I didn't need
Oh, whoa.
Some of them skipping back out to sea. Who knows what other shores they might turn up on.
Alright, so here we're just gonna make our way to the top of the map. And I would like to say that this is a break in the run.
It's a tiny bit of a break, kind of.
It's not really a break.
No.
It's more like, oh, you can check your phone, but keep your eye on the screen, kind of thing. So like before, we just want to get close to a full bar of the blue thing. Except this ship is too smart and moving away. They really know how to move the
Yeah, they know how to
orbs.
just hide the thing.
Oh, where am I? No. There we go. Sometimes you can also get a bigger super boss ship. Hopefully we don't see that.
I haven't had that spawn in a long time.
I think I've had that spawn 2 times or something. Actually no, it spawned in my casual playthrough first time as well. And I legit tried to fight it.
Oh no.
Oh, this guy is blocking my path. Alright, I don't know what to say about this fight, it's just awful.
It's really bad.
This is RNG the fight. I'm trying to destroy that orb, but it's not. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, orbs take really long to destroy now.
Yeah.
It's kind of tedious. Right, that guy. Raging cannons. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Nice. Okay, that's one guy all the way down there. That's not fair. Uh, can I tidal wave?
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't, but at the same time, I should.
Yeah. Tidal wave and then wind chasers if you don't kill them all.
Okay, I'll try to one cycle. Oh no, that guy's alive.
Hear my call. You ain't got 'em now.
Is this gonna kill? It should kill. Right, I need to slow the ship down.
Hear my call.
So for the big guy, I just want to destroy the the red orbs. That's basically how to destroy it. I want to destroy this one to get raging cannons. It's gonna disappear. It's gonna disappear. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I just need to get around these guys then. What's the easiest way to do that? This way. Come on.
Let's do this.
Okay. 2 cycle.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah, this is Kraken.
Ah, yes.
Trying to destroy the red orb on the Flying Dutchman to get raging cannons. That's pretty much the only way to beat this fight fast.
Yeah.
Let me just destroy these. These
This is another
huge.
fight that's kind of RNG based. Just depending on where the Dutchman ends up spawning, it can be a lot easier or harder to hit.
Yeah. Also, these huge tentacles are basically kind of its shield. And it doesn't take damage if your small cannons actually hit them. But raging cannons can actually destroy them and kind of gives you an opening to hit the Kraken. That wasn't good damage. I think I messed up a little. Alright, should be one more red orb away. Where is he? Oh, right. Right there.
Let's do this.
Alright. Davy Jones. Do you want to explain this fight, Swift?
Sure, yeah. So Davy Jones, Basically he teleports a lot, and we can do physical hits to stagger him so that he doesn't teleport. And what we want to do is push him up to the HP gate before he would DM, and then get him in a combo that keeps him staggered in the air, where we can shot lock him and kill him before he gets the chance to DM. And so we do the fire combos at the start to get him close to the point where he DM and get Pyrasa, and then we do one big combo into the shot locks.
Let's hope he doesn't DM. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, when he does DM, he does this. He summons the Kraken, I guess, the giant tentacles, and you just have to destroy them before you can actually get him to spawn back. It's pretty a big waste of time.
Yeah. And he has 2 DMs that he can do, and once you push him past the HP gate, if you aren't able to kill with the second shot lock, then after the first DM, he'll basically immediately teleport away and do the second DM right away.
Yeah, essentially, if you've reached the threshold, the HP threshold, of the second DM, and he still hasn't done the first DM, he does the 2 DMs back to back, which is what we don't want. Oh wait, we're in endgame now.
Oh yeah.
The best part of the run.
Mm-hmm.
Fire spam.
Oh yes.
Alright, so this fight, I'm just gonna wait a bit for him to come up. I don't want to use thunders yet. I just want to keep doing physical combos on the main body. And it's basically like Sora. You just want to do physical combos to get a Keyblade transformation. In Riku's case, you just want to see Dark Fire Raga. Because the damage you're going to do with Dark Fire Raga is insane.
Yeah, it does so much damage.
And now we can freely use thunders. There we go. Good fight.
Really good.
And also, side note, it takes less damage when it's red. So I just had to wait there. Anyway, this is anti-Aqua. Shot lock. She's not staggered. So...
Oh no.
Okay. There we go.
Nice.
Saved
Good
it.
recovery.
So what I actually wanted to do there was shot lock as soon as the fight started, and hopefully she would get staggered in the middle of the shot locks, and then I just had to finish her off with fires. But yeah, that's also one of the best soundtracks in the game, in the Aqua fight.
Yeah, that song is really, really good.
And we get to hear like 5 seconds of it in a run.
It's kind of sad how short that Aqua fight is, because it could have been really cool.
So right now, after gaining Aqua back from the Realm of Darkness, they're now trying to get Ventus back, which we actually needed Aqua for, to get the Land of Departure back. I didn't get the skip, whatever. If you go high enough, you can actually skip that ledge grab. Only saves like a second or two. Did I... Wait, I parried the fireball?
Oh.
Okay, so Vanitas, I can't really say much about this fight. You just want to go ham.
Yep,
Just
you just gotta keep hitting him and hope that he doesn't super armor through your stuff.
If you get hit, you just air recovery and you keep hitting back. I don't want to use the finisher of Spellweaver because it's not really good damage.
Yeah,
I guess I
the
can
combos do a lot more.
shot lock now. Oh, what? He teleported.
Oh.
What? He is smart. Vanitas has a new quote now they didn't have in Birth by Sleep, which is nope. I think when he teleported from my shot lock, he actually said that or something. Anyway, stupid plot, but basically Sora needed a power of waking, which he was actually on this journey to get. uh, to wake Ventus up, and it turns out, oh, he actually had it all along. So, amazing, amazing
Yeah.
story here.
Very worth going through all of the Disney worlds to get the power of waking.
So now we are officially, or I guess Aqua counted as endgame, but now we're basically in the final world. You know what? Surprisingly, this run felt shorter than I thought it was gonna feel.
That's good.
It felt really short. It just flew by. No, not Garage. Okay, so like I said before, Endymion's really fast, which means I'm gonna crash a lot. I'll try not to, but I probably will.
You'll be okay.
Oh no. Yeah, since it's really hard to turn with Endymion, I kinda want the blue wormhole thingies to do the work for me most of the time.
Yeah,
Just
it's a lot
go.
safer. There's just so many walls in this gummy mission, and then Endymion goes way too fast.
Oh no, I got hit again.
Oh no.
Okay, unfortunately you can't skip this gummy boss, so we have to fight it now. So the cool thing about Boost is that it kind of speeds up the auto-scroller. And Endymion also has this property where when you use Boost, you can actually boost the damage you do as well. So I'm just gonna keep boosting to kind of speed up this auto-scroller. I don't know why boosting makes time fly faster, but it just does. Yeah, right now you want to destroy the yellow markings. That's basically its weak spots. I'm not doing a very good job of that right now, though. There we go. Oh, wait. No, I forgot to equip Broom Ring.
Oh,
I don't need it, I
yeah. you should be
guess.
okay.
But it's so good when you have it.
It is.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go level 29 route.
Okay.
I've decided to not risk anything and waste ethers in case I run out. Thundaza. Okay. So this fight is the Thunder Spam fight.
Yep.
Oops. Actually, no. This is the Meow Meow fun time fight. I just want to do 4 bounces to kind of get some air into the balloon. And Deflate Dash is really powerful.
Yep. Deflate Dash kind of just destroys everything that Meow runs into.
Also, best music. Alright. Not too bad. Rune Ring. I really wish I had Rune Ring, but if it wasn't for not having Rune Ring, I actually would have done the grind because I still would have had ethers for it, but
Yeah.
too risky now. Thundaza. Yeah, at a certain point of the yellow bar on the top left, that's where you're gonna see the roller coaster attraction flow appear. And that's basically where we just want to get to. Okay, there it is, mountain coaster. And this is required to actually finish the fight. You can't finish it in any other way. And instead of just shooting the middle, I'm actually shooting the enemies around. They're not actually proper enemies, they're more like background animations or whatever.
Yeah. They just die whenever they take 1 hit of damage.
But they count heavily towards depleting the bar. Anyway, that was a pretty good fight for not having Rune Ring.
That was really good.
And now I have Glide, the staple of every KH game.
That
So,
is so good.
6 ethers now. Can't go wrong with that. What do I need again? Withstand combo and Glide. I think that's it. Oh, right, okay, so in this part, we, Sora died. We're in the final world, which is basically heaven, or like the in-between.
Yeah.
It's purgatory. It's basically purgatory.
Yep, that's a good way of describing it.
So Sora somehow maintained his form, and we have to collect pieces of him to get his full body back. And after this, then we're gonna try to save our friends. Not my friends, Sora's friends. I don't know how you can air slide so precisely through these guys.
It's really hard.
I don't know how you can do that.
First phase feels a lot harder than the second phase, honestly.
Anyway, we have to collect 111 Soras. And we kind of have a route that I kind of half-ass, but it works. You can see some Soras doing weird animations.
Oh, what? Okay, that wasn't intended. 50 Soras now is pretty good.
Yeah.
I usually want to see something around 53 or 54. But it's fine. Just going down here for a bit, then back up again. Alright, this is one of the more difficult parts of Sora Collection. It's just really hard to keep up with all of these Soras.
Yeah.
Just get them. There we go. $99. That should be enough. 3 more. Okay. Imagine Kyrie being a friend.
Ooh.
Alright, so now we're basically in Kingdom Hearts 1 again, where we have to do revisits of all the worlds. It's not really... We're gonna be fighting this weird enemy that we... I think it's like 6 times or something that we fight it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, impossible, Iddy. I am too good at this game. Not really.
You won't go overestimate. I know you won't.
Alright, here's the Kupo coin.
Right
14! No, wait, no. Sell. I forgot.
now.
I was so scared for a second.
If you could only buy 14, that would be terrifying.
Okay. No, not 13. What am I doing? 29. Okay.
Oh
X.
yeah, you're fine.
Actually, I could grind them. But I want to show off the level 29 route, so...
Ah.
It's not even that much different. It's just less damage overall.
Mm.
But I'm really not comfortable with grinding, because I always accidentally grind over level 30. I don't know. Whoops. Right, this guy... Just 6 thunders, and you're done. It's better to jump and do thunders instead of staying on the ground, because the animation is just much faster on Sora's part. The only benefit that I'm losing from not grinding to level 30 now is that I am losing 1 magic stat and combo plus.
Yeah.
I don't think the combo plus actually matters that much though, because most of the time
Yeah, it has a little bit of an impact if you're on the ground, because you get Galvanizer off it, but a lot of the orc fights, you're in the air.
yeah. Plus, it's generally safer to be in the air as well, so...
Let's try another portal.
Um,
Aim for the ones wrapped in shadows.
I don't know, it's really hard to say if it's worth grinding to level 30 or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the very least, for Lich for example, you're doing the exact same number of thunders as you would do with level 30.
Yeah.
It's some of the later parts where I guess there are small slight differences.
Yeah. There's like a tiny bit of a difference in a few fights, but it's not too big.
6 thunders again. I really couldn't tell you which characters we're saving in which world. Oh, so for the Toy Story one, actually, for some reason, Lich takes less damage from thunders. So what I'm actually gonna do is, I don't have Nano Gear on.
Oh, do you still have heavy gear?
Would that work?
It should work, I think.
I would give it a go. Why not? Only 18 hits. Interesting. Oh, nope, it didn't work. Oh. I guess it's better than it running around a lot.
Oh.
But yeah, what I should have done is I should have equipped Nano Gear, which is the San Francisco. Is it San Francisco? No, San Francisco. San Francisco's Keyblade. It's a lot faster of an animation than Ever After's Shot Lock. The only thing is, I should have jumped. Oh, never mind. I got lucky. Yeah, normally in the Tangled world, Lich would actually start dashing around and everything goes downhill from there.
Yeah, it can go all over the place.
Maybe not jumping is the only way. Alright, so in San Francisco, this is another case where Lich takes less damage from thunders. So we're gonna have to go back to Shotlocks again. But this time, I want to do 3 thunders and then a Shotlock. Because if I do the Shotlock first and then try to attempt using magic on it, it will just start dashing around really fast and it's impossible to catch up to it. Alright, we saved everyone. Oh, I'm training the air slides. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Alright, this next fight is another part where Ariel shines.
Yeah, Ariel's really good in this fight.
I just hope it actually goes well. I kind of want to make my way forward from this point. Because I'm essentially hitting it twice as it goes over me. Wait, what? Is this a good thing? It's not a good thing. This is definitely not a good thing. Yeah, what should have happened was Ariel would have gotten it down to 1 HP, and then it has to go to the second phase to end the fight, so as soon as its core pops up from the ground, I just do one little hit and end the fight.
Alright. Let's go!
Oh, this part. So I'm not mashing, I'm actually timing my triangle inputs. It's kind of weird. The game is sort of doing multiple inputs for me when I'm pressing triangle at the right part. I don't know. But yeah, this is honestly a really charming part. I believe what happened was in the mobile version, in the mobile game, they had this event where 300 players would get their name chosen to be put into Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep.
And this is it. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that event, I thought what they were gonna do is maybe add some Easter eggs of some players from the mobile game, like maybe a few gravestones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Gravestones from the Keyblade lore.
random keyblades with their names on it maybe or something. I didn't expect this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that timing triangle is the fastest way. Because mashing was painful.
Especially for how long it goes on.
Yeah. I've nearly had arm cramps from that.
Mm-hmm. Starts to hurt after a while.
Alright, we have Kyoga, which we will never use. Hopefully. And Starlight, which is the main Keyblade from the mobile game. You know what would have been cool actually is that they should have made it so that when you upgrade the stars, what is it called again? That Keyblade, they made it upgrade like in Union Cross so it changes to the final kind of stage. Arrow? Aeroga? And something. Food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the crate.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the left side first. Not necessarily because the order doesn't really matter too much, but I want to go to this one first because it gives me an MP boost early. So it just makes the rest of the fights much better. But yeah, welcome to my favorite boss fights. My favorite part of the game. Zigbar, get out of the way. Or, spoilers, it's Lushu.
So much fire. Oh, Riku comboed well there too.
Let's make it interesting. Start dancing.
This is your power.
Alright, I have to throw in ether. Or I guess I could tent. I'm gonna tent for safety.
Yeah.
Whoops. No. Movement. Alright, this fight is probably a bit more interesting than most of the other orc fights. So what I want to do is just get Luxine and Marluxia down to maybe a bar and a half health. Luxor doesn't really matter at this point. He doesn't really take much damage because he's set up for some kind of scripted fight. But yeah, this is also a timed section, so it's better to just go ham right now. Alright, so do you want to explain the concept of force ring in this part?
Choose wisely.
Sure, yeah. So with Force Ring, we have the full MP blast here, and there's a combo we can do on Luxor that only works when we have the increase from full MP blast.
So we're using the full MP blast combined with the finisher of the fire in our combo. to essentially do the same damage as a Firaza would.
Yep, it does a lot of damage, and it's one of the only ways that we're able to kill Luxord before he goes back into the card. Because once you hit a certain threshold, he teleports away and goes into the card again.
For the last person, right before they do their DM, you just want to do like a half shot lock. It works with either Marluxia or Larxene.
Sun's going down.
I shouldn't have gone up so high.
Oh. This is one of the hardest puzzles in the entire
So
game.
these panels
Yeah.
on the floor are
Very
switches for
difficult.
the doors.
So these panels on the floor are switches for the doors. I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad.
Oh no.
Alright, now I just want to go to the Sayax fight first because it just feels right. So this is another... Actually, it's not even a timed fight, but it's kind of that concept. So the Berserk bar on the top left, it will constantly increase, but every time he takes damage it increases faster, so you actually want to make it increase fast to actually get to this part. And right now it's just an auto-scroller, you can't really do anything.
Yeah, once the Berserk gauge fills, he's just invulnerable until he advances to the cutscene.
We have Roxas and Shion. I should be in the air. I should be in the air. Why am I not in the air? There we go. Roxas Angel Thump. Gonna use another 10 because I don't want to accidentally run out of ethers. Right, this fight, there's really nothing to say here. I could use the Stitch strat, but that's not consistent. So for Terranaut, I will get him to maybe half health and then target Vanitas, who is much better to... Actually, no, wait, no, I forgot. I meant to kill Terranaut first. And then Vanitas does a DM that is really easy to hit when it's his turn. Because Terranaut, he would do some teleport and he'll do a DM where he's not really... He doesn't really have a hitbox, but here Vanitas has hitbox all the way, so...
The rest of me.
It's better to leave Vanitas to do the DM instead. Alright. And now we're on to fight the two big daddies and one teenage... I don't know.
It's my favorite fight in the whole run. This fight's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it the way you do it.
It's really hard.
I'm not even gonna attempt to do the water stuff. Or, I don't know. I don't exactly know how it works.
Yeah, it's a weird combo at the start that lets you iframe through these hits with water, but it's not really necessary.
Alright, so young Xehanort's gonna appear. I'm just gonna jump and use fires. And some... Is he even affected by thunder? Or is it Zenless?
Zenless isn't.
Okay. And here, I'm just gonna target young Xehanort and just finish him. If Ansem would move out of the way, please. It's not bad to do damage on the other two though, because Eventually you have to kill them anyway. Right now I just want to get rid of the troublesome one. And then here I just want to get Ansem's health to, I guess, about 2 bars left or something. And then
Yeah, that's
finish
a good
off Zemnis. All begins and ends in darkness, don't die! Okay. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. 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 Mickey, please. There we go.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh wait,
the
no.
entire time.
Zemnis. Zemnis. I forgot to kill Zemnis.
Oh.
Okay, Zemnis is the worst to keep alive at the end because he teleports way too much.
Yeah. There's like a very small opening where you can get it, but even then it's kind of rough.
Yeah, unlike Ansem, Zemnis keeps moving around and you can't target him. Ansem, he's just standing still while this is happening so you can hit him easily. At this point it's whatever. Just about dead, okay.
Nice.
Yep, doesn't lead to any confusion. Alright, Scala at Kylum. Just gonna head to town. This is basically the final boss now. So I am gonna kill these guys quickly with arrow.
This fight's ridiculous.
It's kind of weird to explain, but essentially they all share the same health bar. So hitting multiple of them at once is kind of multiplying the damage in a way. And since so many of them spawn, it's just shredding their HP quickly. But now this is the real fight. So I'm just gonna use one ether and no, don't hit me. Alright, whatever. I might not DM skip this time. Come on. Yep, there's no way. There is another strat you can do with Stitch, but that's way too inconsistent.
Yeah, it's really inconsistent.
Plus it's much faster to go for the fires if you do get DM'd anyway. Alright, so now we're underwater, and just like the fish boss, we can't really do much except for fires. Oh, he's doing a different moveset, weirdly enough.
That was a weird opening,
Yeah, normally he does these explodey grenade fire thingies, but apparently not this time. So here, at the start he would do some long combo before he DMs. He's always gonna DM. I just use 2 thunders, and he's gonna DM immediately. There is a strat to skip the DM, but it's really difficult. I just couldn't do it. I'm gonna die. Okay. You think you have one?
Alright, last boss.
Alright, actually, could you explain where time ends?
Yeah, so timing ends on the final hit on Final Xehanort. There's a big cinematic situation command that happens leading up to it, but we'll call out when it's coming up. So this fight is split into two phases. So this first fight is the first phase is basically all fire spam, and then it leads into the second phase where we have a rage form skip that we go for.
Yeah, basically time is coming up really quickly. This is the Stitch strat, which skips the DM very easily. Nice.
It ends here and now.
And now we're in the big situation command finish, and in about a minute here, there'll be the final hit.
Oh no, we died.
Oh no!
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That actually came from my controller. It's a very fourth wall breaking Undertale-esque kind of thing. But yeah, time is coming up very soon when the beam hits Xehanort. Thank you for the GG. And time.
Good run.
It's over. It's finally over.
Nice job.
But yeah, I really enjoyed running this in a marathon, surprisingly. It's actually made me like the game quite a bit again.
Hey, that's nice.
Because honestly, this game was not forgiving with all the bad RNG it's been giving everyone.
Yep. It's been a rough couple of months recently.
Wow.
Thanks for having me on commentary, by the way.
Yeah,
It's over
I'd like to
now.
thank Swift, you know,
You lost.
for helping helping me with commentary. And I'd like to thank NASA Marathon for giving me this opportunity.
Too late.
No, I will not skip. My in-game time is bad anyway, so...
Are we really?
Anyway, yeah, this is Kingdom Hearts 3. Hope you guys enjoyed
Thanks
it.
for having us.